con el número 3, Cordero Vélez, con el 5, Ricardo Fischer, con el 10, Enrique Moedo, con el 13, Tito Faberani, con el 14, Miguel Melo, con el 20, Thiago Gómez, con el 22, Ryan Silva, con el 23, Lucas Igual, con el 26, José Nardi, con el 33, Marco Miller y con el 38, Taylor Garner. En el entrenador es Bruno Morales y el asistente es Fabricio Freire. Y ahora recibiremos al equipo de Quimsa de Santiago del Estero, Argentina. Con el número 4, Romero Primo. Con el 5, Juan Brusino. Con el 6, Sebastián Acevedo. Con el 10, Fortunato Rolfi. Con el número 15, Brandon Robinson. Con el 17, Emiliano Basabe. Con el 19, Bruno Sansimoni. Con el 25, Raymond Bastardo. Con el 32, Eduardo Basirani. Con el 33, su capitán Fabián Ramírez. Con el 80, Federico Cesular. Y con el 83, Caballé Galici. Entrenador, Leandro Ramela. Y sus asistentes son Edgardo Santillán y Guillermo.
For Bruno Mortari, it's going to be Cordero Bennett, Rafi Silva, Lucas Seward, Jose Nardi, and Malcolm Miller. Tyrone Cornell, Victor Favorani, and Ricardo Fischer previously in the starting lineup. They'll be coming off the bench in this one. Their lack of bench was evidenced by the 54-13 difference in the first game against Quimsa in bench scoring. And that game against Quimsa, Sao Paulo was also out-rebounded by 20. And if they're going to have any hope of being in this one tonight, they are going to need much more from their bench, and they're going to have to crash the boards much better. Perhaps that's what Bruno Mortari has in mind in bringing Fischer, Favorani, and Cornell off the bench. Cornell averaging 17.5 points per game as we look at the starting lineup for Quimsa. Brandon Robinson, Emiliano Basabi, Bruno Sansimoni, Fabian Barrios Ramirez, and Tayavek Galizzi. Same 5 starters that Leandro Ramea has used in all 3 games in group play. Now, Cornell averaging 17.5 points per game. Ricardo Fischer at 17 points per game. Cordero Bennett, 10.5 points a game. And Vitor Favorani at 10.5 points a game. You'd think that they'd at least have one win when you have that much firepower in your starting lineup. But again, the bench scoring for Sao Paulo really falls off as compared to their starters. Quimsa, meanwhile, put up 112 points against Sao Paulo and then 86-78 wins against Nacional twice. 86-78 in December and 86-78 last night. Brandon Robinson, 16 points per game. Bruno Sansimoni, 11.3. Taiba Galizzi, 13.3 points. And Juan Brusino, off the bench, averaging 13.3 points. Quimsa in their home white uniforms tonight. Sao Paulo in their black and red striped uniforms. A couple of moments away from tip-off, and again, if you are at all familiar with FIBA protocols, you don't start before they're ready. Even if everybody's on the floor ready to go, if there's a minute left on the clock, there's a minute left on the clock. And if you're not ready, they start the protocols anyway, as evidenced by was at a tournament in the Caribbean in 2015, and they were on what the locals like to call Caribbean time, and FIBA was on FIBA time. All right. Now it seems like we are ready to go. It's going to be Galizzi jumping against Rafi Silva. Silva did not even play in the December window for Sao Paulo. Galizzi to Brandon Robinson. Inside to Galizzi, and he draws the foul. Foul is going to be on Malcolm Miller. Miller, one of 3 Americans on this Sao Paulo roster. Galizzi hits the first free throw. 12 of 16 coming into this game from the stripe. Tyrone Cornell and Cordero Bennett, the other Americans on this Sao Paulo roster. Both free throws good, and Quimsa with a 2-0 lead early on. Nardi pulls up for the long 3, short. And now Robinson on the attack. Behind the head pass to Galizzi from 15 feet, no. Another 3-pointer on the way. That one is good. That one is good. Rafi Silva from outside gives Sao Paulo a 3-2 lead. Sansimoni around Galizzi, now kicking it into the corner. 3 on the way. That's good. Fabian Barrios Ramirez with Quimsa back on top by 2. Now the attack by Bennett. He stops. Back up top to Silva, hands it off to Nardi. Nardi takes it down the right side of the lane and lays it in with the right hand. Nice attack by Jose Nardi. He's another player who did not play in the December window. So Rafi Silva and Jose Nardi, neither of which played in the December window, starting tonight against Quimsa. Cordero Bennett, the nice double clutch, changing hands and laying it in with the left hand. Cordero Bennett, 35 years old. He'll be 36 on March 29th. Still playing at a very high level. That 3 a little too strong. Now the pull-up from 18 is off. Barrios Ramirez gets the rebound. Inside 7.5 minutes to play first quarter. Beautiful bounce pass to the cutting Galizzi, but a little too much salsa on it. And he could not handle it. Actually, they're going to say that went off of Malcolm Miller. Quimsa with 10 on the shot clock. Sansimoni gets it in to Barrios Ramirez. He launches the three, missed. Silva the rebound. Tomorrow it's going to be Nacional against Sao Paulo as Bennett scores another layup. It's going to be Nacional against Sao Paulo, 9:10 p.m. local time, 7:10 p.m. Eastern time. I'll have that game for you. They'll be playing it right here in Estadio Obras Sanitarias in Buenos Aires. Then after tomorrow, we are off until the February window, which starts on February 7th. Galizzi the rebound. Keeps us showing nice patience offensively. Galizzi has the three-pointer rattle out. Actually, I believe that was Barrios Ramirez. And now a foul on the rebound against Galizzi. The foul was on Lucas Seward, his first. Right side to Robinson. He gets hammered as he gets to the free throw line. Hits the jumper falling sideways. And he's going to go to the line to try to complete the three-point play. Got pushed by Jose Nardi, but enough presence to keep his shoulders square to the bucket, put up the shot, and get the friendly roll. Robinson completes the three-point play, and now Quimsa down by just one at 9-8. By the time Malcolm Miller's drive rolls off. And here's Robinson again. Galizzi commits the offensive foul as he knocks Jose Nardi to the floor. A little bit of an acting job there, but definite contact. Miller to Seward. Actually, I believe that's Nardi. Now back to Miller, step back three in the corner with the shot clock winding down, no good. Rebound pulled down by Brandon Robinson. Three-pointer missed by Sansimoni. Nardi. Around Silva. Now outside, pass stolen. Great job jumping the passing lane and finishing. No, he does not finish. Oh my goodness. Fabian Barrios Ramirez made a great play on the ball, stole it, and then went up to dunk it and missed the dunk. That might make the Sports Center not top 10. Brandon Robinson whistled for the foul. That's his first. 11-8 Sao Paulo leading. Galizzi walks it off to his left. Now San Simone. Bounce pass through traffic, gets kicked. Rafi Silva got his boot on that. And it will be Quimsa ball with 14 seconds on the shot clock, 4.5 minutes on the game clock. San Simone. To Barrios Ramirez. He attacks. Ball goes out of bounds. No call. As Cordero Bennett hits the deck. We've seen that a lot the last couple of games where players have gone down and there's been no call. There's been no charge. There's been no block. Quimsa finally gets it in. Galizzi launches the long three-pointer. That's good! Tied up at 11 off the tray by Galizzi. Bennett to answer. Yes! San Simone lobbing it inside to Galizzi. He spins with the left hand. No. Bennett feeds Silva, but he loses it on the way up. Sao Paulo maintains possession. Bennett gets the offense reset. Silva working on San Simone. San Simone whistled for the foul. Again, we're having a little bit of a technical issue with the stats here. And we will try to get them for you as we can. Great job by Lucas Seward. Catch that pass, three-pointer missed. Now up ahead, Emiliano Basabe with the right hand. Seward at the other end misses the three. Miller grabs the offensive rebound. Coming up on 3 minutes to play in this first quarter. Bennett initiates it with the shoulder. Still goes up and gets it to fall in. Ricardo Fisher on now for Sao Paulo. Sao Paulo shooting a little better than Quimsa at this point. 43 to 34%. Galizzi surveying the action from up top. Throws it inside to Brandon Robinson, but Robinson fouled from behind. That's going to be on Malcolm Miller. Racino win of the game now for Quimsa. Racino gets it back, launches the three. Back iron, no, and a whistle. Rafi Silva whistled for the foul. And Sao Paulo in the penalty will put Brandon Robinson to the free throw line. He's 8 of 9 from the stripe in this tournament. Robinson hits the first free throw to get Quimsa within 2. He's got one more on the way. Second free throw is in. He's 10 of 11 from the stripe now. And Tyrone Cornell tripped as he goes to the hole. Cornell wearing a different number this time around. He's wearing number 88. In the first window, he was number 2. I'll try to not let that confuse me, but I can't promise anything. Brandon Robinson whistled for his second foul. I imagine we will not see him for the rest of this quarter. There you get a look at the 35-year-old from Ocoee, Florida. Went to Jacksonville University. First free throw is good. Spent 1 season at Jacksonville. Averaged 9.2 points, 4.4 rebounds, 1.5 steals. And he transferred to Valdosta State, where he did not play. So his last year of collegiate basketball was 2007. Inside 2 minutes to play, Brandon Robinson puts the brakes on, could not shake. Ricardo Fisher, beg your pardon, that's Cornell on him, loses his footing. Three-pointer on the way from the corner, splash! Juan Brusino hits. We are tied at 18. Here's Fisher, chased out to between the rings. Now he pulls up from outside the left elbow, misses. And it's going to be Quimsa ball. With 1:24 to play, Brandon Robinson gets his first break. And that's going to be foul on Malcolm Miller as he runs over Juan Brusino under the bucket. Brusino hits the first free throw. Brusino hits both. He's an 82% free throw shooter coming into this one. Shot clock at 10. Outside to Cornell. He launches the three. No good. And here comes Quimsa. Brusino changes directions, but he can't shake Enrique Coelho. Coelho didn't play in that December window either. He's a national team veteran. 30 years old. So Bruno Mortari definitely shaking things up. A big welcome in to all our viewers in the USA on FanDuel TV, across South America on DirecTV, and around the rest of the world on the BCL America's YouTube channel. Hope you're enjoying this one so far. It's been close the whole way. Drive by Coelho, and he draws the foul. That's going to be on Fortunato Rolfi. biggest lead of the game has been 4. Sao Paulo led 9-5. That's how tight this first quarter has been. Coelho misses the first free throw. Second free throw also missed by Coelho. Offensive rebound. And went up and down with it. I think that was Seward. Actually, that may have been Favorani. Quimsa working it around the outside now. Oh, pretty move there. I don't have a number 32 on my roster for Quimsa, so we will have to check that. Actually, correction. Eduardo. Welcome back to Estadio Obras Sanitarias in Buenos Aires, Argentina. Quimsa leading Sao Paulo by 2 points after 1 quarter. Cordero Bennett had 7 points for Sao Paulo in that first quarter. Rafi Silva had 3. Jose Nardi 2. Malcolm Miller 4. Tyrone Cornell had 4. Silva, the leading rebounder for Sao Paulo, with 3. Oh, what a scoring drive. Federico Cesular, and he draws the foul. Almost looked like he wanted to go up and dunk that. Cornell committed the foul. That was beautiful by Federico Cesular. Can't complete the three-point play, so the lead remains at 4. And that matches the biggest lead of the game. Sao Paulo led by 4 early on. The numbers for Quimsa. Ambrosino 5 points. Brandon Robinson had 5 points. Emiliano Basabe had 2. Eduardo Vassiarani, 2 points. Fabian Ramirez had 3. And Tyvek Alitsi had 5. Into the corner, and the pass tipped out of bounds. That was Juan Brasino that got a hand on it. Fisher, bounce pass. The right side, 3-pointer missed, saved in bounds. And here comes Quimsa. Brasino around the screen by Vassiarani, and Brasino could not get rid of the ball before he came back down to the hardwood. This team's taking very good care of the ball. São Paulo just 2 turnovers. Quimsa now with 4. Fisher gets it to Favorani, and now here's the attack by Enrique Coelho, and he scores his first 2 points of this tournament. We're tied at 24. Coming up on 2 minutes elapsed in this second quarter. Brasino tries to get away from Fisher. A little Euro. Offensive rebound put back up by Vassiarani. He can't score. Wanted a foul, but here comes São Paulo. Nardi. Silva. Pardon, that was Favorani. And now Coelho again. Shot clock at 7. Enrique puts up the 3-pointer, misses left. Rebound pulled down by Vassiarani. Acevedo for 3. Splash! Sebastian Acevedo hits the long-range shot. And he puts Quimsa back on top by 3, 27-24. Acevedo shooting 36% from 3-point range coming into this one. And now the breakaway and dunk. By Fortunato Rolfi, all 6'1" of them, 186 centimeters. He got up and he was able to throw that down. You can tell his teammates on the bench love that. Brandon Robinson in particular. Pretty baseline shot there by Ricardo Fisher. For a moment there, Quimsa had the biggest lead of the tournament. And they have it again at 5. Don't mean to say biggest lead of the tournament. I mean to say biggest lead of this game. Now Enrique Coelho hits the 3-pointer. And it's down to 2. Coelho with 5 points after not playing in the December window. Oh, beautiful take by Rolfi. Fortunato Rolfi, just 22 years old. Seeing a lot of minutes in this event. Well earned. Nardi bumped, has to get rid of it. Shot clock inside 10 seconds, but a whistle called. That's going to be on Juan Brasino. Again, Ricardo Fisher had the foul drawn, but threw the head back like somebody hit him with a mallet. Bennett, right side, 3 on the way. Yes! Ricardo Fisher hits from downtown. He's got 5 points. He was less than 30% from beyond the arc coming into this one, and Sao Paulo trails by just one. Shot missed. Fisher the rebound, and now Sao Paulo can take the lead on this possession. Second quarter is halfway gone. Rebounds dead even at 14. Bennett on the attack. Shot blocked. Now Brasino, the floater in the lane. No. Silva pulls it down. Quick spin move by Nardi. Throws it through the double team, but stolen away. And the easy layup for Juan Brasino, and he's got 9 points now off the bench. 35-32 Quimsa. But Rafi Silva says, no worries. Ties it up at 35. He's got 6 points, 2 for 2 from beyond the arc. The behind the back pass into the corner. Three on the way, rolls off, and Nardi tracks down the rebound. Nearly stole it away. Oh, tough shot by Cordero Bennett. Jumped in the air, circled the ball around to avoid the defender and protect the ball, and laid it in. What an athletic move by Cordero Bennett. Sao Paulo leads 37-35, 3:39 to play in this second quarter. So both teams saw their biggest lead evaporate. Sao Paulo led by 4. Quimsa led by 5. A look at Leandro Romeo in his first full season with Quimsa. A big welcome in to all our viewers in the USA on FanDuel TV, in South America on DirecTV, and around the rest of the world on the BCL America's YouTube channel. My name's Craig Fada. Hope you've been enjoying this one. Neither team really able to gain much. Bench points. Quimsa still has the advantage, but not nearly by the same spread as they had in the first game. Brasino leading the way with 9 points. Cordero Bennett has 9 for Sao Paulo. Rafi Silva and Jose Nardi each have 4 rebounds for Sao Paulo. Bassirani and Ramirez 3 rebounds apiece for Quimsa. Spin move into the lane, won't roll in. That was bad luck there for Federico Zesular. Batted into the backcourt by Quimsa, so Sao Paulo will retain possession as we come upon 3 minutes. That three-pointer a little too long. Rolfi left side to Fabian Barrios Ramirez. And Ramirez turns it over. Here comes Fisher up the left side. Now stops. Attacks. Sends Simone the rebound and a foul whistled. 2:32 to play in this second quarter. Don't forget tomorrow, Sao Paulo will take on Nacional. That game starts at 9:10 p.m. local time, 7:10 p.m. Eastern time. And then we take a break until the February window, which starts on the 7th. Quimsa looking to remain perfect through 2 group stages. Come into this one 3-0 in Group B play. São Paulo looking for their first win. Basabe to his right. And that's going to be a technical foul on the flop. Jose Nardi definitely a flop. And you can see Emiliano Basabe applauding the official for making that call. And the free throw is good. We've seen it a few times in this window in particular where they haven't called it against the offense or the defense, and the official has just said play on. This time, that clearly a flop by Nardi. Orsino into the corner for Zesilar, and that is good! Beg your pardon, that was Sansimone. Sansimone's got 3 points. It was 4 of 11 from the arc coming into this one. Now the 3 by Cordero Bennett is up and good. My goodness. 3's coming bunches. We're tied. They only gave him a 2-pointer for that. So it's 39-39 with 1:28 to play. I'd already written that in my notebook here as a 3-pointer. Second foul whistle for Henrique Coelho. Sansimone over to Barrios Ramirez, now into the corner. 3-pointer missed by Basabe. It goes out of bounds. It'll be São Paulo ball. Coelho swings it right side. Nardi backs it out. Goes around the screen. Puts up the floater high off the glass. Misses. Sansimone passes it. Barrios Ramirez. Now to Basabe. And now Brandon Robinson. Little crossover step back 3. Missed. Bennett the rebound. And a foul called with 42.9 seconds to play in this second quarter. Once again, a big welcome in wherever you're tuned in from around the Americas or around the world. This is the January window of the 2023-24 BCL Americas season. Coelho hits the 3. He's got 8 points. Now São Paulo back on top by 3. And there was a whistle after that. And I think it was just that São Paulo wanted to make a substitution. Malcolm Miller sits down. Quimsa was trying to get it back in a hurry. Sansimone to his left. Around the screen by Galizzi. Can't penetrate the defense. Now kicks it into the corner. 3 on the way. Splash! That is good. Fabian Barrios Ramirez. Coming into this game, he was 2 of 9 from 3-point range. Tonight, he's 2 of 4. He's 4 of 13 now overall. He's got 6 points tonight. We're tied at 42, and São Paulo takes timeout with 16.2 seconds to play in this second quarter.
Oh, oh, tá na quadra Miller, tá na quadra Pipoca, Coelho, o Bennett. Vamos lá. Ô,
See
Pipoca.
Cordero Bennett leading all scores with 11 points.
Pipoca.
Agostino has 9 for Quimsa.
Tá? Viu? Controla isso. Vem, se não saiu livre, a bola é sua. Tá bom? Tá tranquilo, dá tempo.
A lot of good outside shooting in this game. Seen a bucket load of three-pointers, plus a couple of long deuces where the player's feet might have been on the line. It's going to be Sao Paulo ball with 16.2, and now perhaps a little gamesmanship here by Henrique Coelho. Had to bend down and tie his shoe. Maybe he wanted to see how the defense was going to get set up. A little backcourt pressure. Now Quimsa backs it off. Robinson. I beg your pardon, Bennett. Gets it to Seward. He drives, hits the backboard with the shot on the way up, but Galizzi called for the foul. Get a closer look at it here. Galizzi hitting Rafi Silva with the hip on the way up to the bucket. Rafi Silva, 36 years old, did not play in the December window. This is his first free throw on the game. And it falls out. He's got one more to come. Not a lot of free throws shot in this game thus far. Not a lot of fouls called. So now Quimsa wants timeout, trailing by 1 and 3.5 seconds to play in the half. So 3.5, definitely long enough to get a little something going here. Can't take too many dribbles. And Quimsa will not get a shot off, and they will go into the Welcome back to Estadio Obras Sanitarias in Buenos Aires, Argentina. Sao Paulo leads Quimsa by 1 coming out of halftime, 43-42. As we look at some of the numbers on this one, Juan Brusino for Quimsa, 9 points. Sebastian Acevedo has 3. Fortunato Rolfi with 4. Brandon Robinson, 6. Emiliano Basabe, 2 points. Bruno Sansimoni has 3. Sansimoni also with 3 assists. Eduardo Bassiorani, 2 points. Fabian Ramirez Barrios, 6 points, 3 rebounds. Federico Cesular, 2 points. And Tayavek Galitzi with 5. 18 rebounds in that first half as compared to 19 for Sao Paulo. For Sao Paulo, Cordero Bennett, 11 points, the only player in double figures in this game. Ricardo Fisher had 5. Enrique Coelho, 8. Ralphie Silva, 7 points. Jose Nardi, 4. Malcolm Miller, 4. And Tyrone Cornell had 4. Leading rebounder Silva with 5. Nardi has also grabbed 4. Bennett also has 3 assists for Sao Paulo. Quimsa, 6 of 15 from three-point range for 40%. Sao Paulo, 6 of 16 for 37.5%. Back underway here in Buenos Aires. So glad you can be with us wherever you're tuned in from, around the Americas or around the world. Three-pointer missing for Brandon Robinson. Cordero Bennett with the cleanup. Sao Paulo's on top by 3, 45-42. Three-pointer on the way from Barrios Ramirez, no good. Biggest lead of the first half for Sao Paulo was 4. Biggest lead of the first half for Quimsa was 5. Smooth move to the glass. Lucas Seward. He had 6 points and 5 rebounds in the first game against Quimsa. He was 3 of 11 for shooting, 0 for 7 from the three-point line. Did not see if they gave that to Seward or Nardi on that foul. Brandon Robinson. Robinson in the first half 4 for 4 from the free throw line. He's now 6 for 6, and Quimsa back to within 3. He's got 8. Strong drive to the rack there. Malcolm Miller, and he's got 6 points. Three missing just left. Miller the rebound. Miller kicks it out. 3 on the way. Splash! That is good. Jose Nardi hits the three-pointer. Now it's the biggest lead of the game at 8 points. 7:45 to play, third quarter. Barrios Ramirez gives it up underneath. Tayavik Galitzi slams it with the right hand. Interesting that Bruno Martari used all of his 11 players in the first half. Granted, Thiago Nunez only played 5 seconds. He had 3 players who did not even play a minute in the December window. And Miller commits the foul on the driving Sansomoni. I'd like to welcome in all our viewers in the USA on FanDuel TV, in South America on DirecTV, and around the rest of the world on the BCL America's YouTube channel. My name is Craig Fade. I hope you've been enjoying this one. It's been tight the whole way. The 8-point lead that Sao Paulo had just a moment ago was the biggest of the game for either team. Beautiful pass from Bennett. Stewart missed on the initial effort, but got the offensive rebound and the putback. And leads back to 8. Stewart with 4. Barrios Ramirez driving, dishing. Galizzi crashes to the floor. Ran into the back of the unsuspecting Jose Nardi. First free throw short for Sansomoni. Sansomoni coming into this one an 85.7% free throw shooter. And he hits the second. Galizzi has 8. He's 3 of 4 from the free throw line. 3 team fouls already on Sao Paulo. Just inside 6.5 minutes to play third quarter. Malcolm Miller wanted the foul. The official on the baseline called jump ball. Quimsa wanted to travel. I think the jump ball was probably the correct call there. Seward now on the drive, loses it, gets it back. Count the bucket as the shot clock was expiring. And he'll go to the line to try to complete the three-point play. Seward cannot make it a 10-point lead. So it remains at 9. Sao Paulo dominating the paint, 28-16. 6 minutes to play, third quarter. And a whistle on the rebound. That's going to be against Barrios Ramirez, and he comes off the floor somewhat gingerly. Sebastian Acevedo comes on in his place. Don't forget, coming up tomorrow, Sao Paulo will be taking on Nacional, 9:10 p.m. local time, 7:10 p.m. Eastern time, and then on Sunday. Actually, tomorrow is Sunday. So that's the game that we're playing tomorrow night, and then we are off until the February window, which starts on the 7th. Sao Paulo ball with 3.1 on the shot clock. 5.5 minutes to play in this third quarter. Cordero Bennett to inbound, gets it to Malcolm Miller. He drives, puts the floater up with the right hand. Somehow that rings out. Brasino. Silva commits the foul, and Silva immediately saying that should have been a flop. It could very well have been an unsportsmanlike, as he didn't try to play the ball. He was just reaching out and holding the offensive player. So we're going to get a look at it. It'll be a review. There was definitely a foul there. I'm not sure what Silva was wagging the finger about, other than possibly to say this was not a foul at all. Yeah, he reaches out and grabs him. And he immediately signaled to the official after Brasino went around. You saw a couple of players for Quimsa in the background signal for the unsportsmanlike. See if we get another angle from it here. And Brasino definitely did a little bit of acting. No question about that. And you look at it from behind the backboard. Brasino definitely sold it. No question about that. But there was definitely a foul. And they rule that that was an unsportsmanlike. Probably the right call there. He did not play the ball. Brasino had the advantage, and he just held him up. So now Brasino will go to the free throw line for 2 fouls, for 2 shots, I should say. And Quimsa will get the ball back. Brasino 81%, 82% coming into this game from the free throw line. 2 of 2 in the first half, and he misses there. Hits the second, gets the lead down to 8, and it'll be Quimsa ball following the unsportsmanlike. Brasino now with 10. And it feeds Cornell. He can't finish the layup. And now Quimsa back the other way, but they do not have numbers. Brasino. Picked up by Cornell. Brasino splits the defense, loses it on the way up. Doesn't anybody want the ball? Cordero Bennett, slow getting up off the floor. Bennett saying it's all good. Yes, he got knocked to the floor. Going for that loose ball. So Bennett will have a little rest. No doubt they mopped up the wet spot on the floor. The foul is going to be on Tyvek Galici. That's his third. 4.5 minutes to play in the third quarter, so Galici is going to have a seat. They're going to need him down the stretch. We may not see Galici the rest of this third quarter. Nardi baseline back outside to Silva. He puts up the 3. Splash! Ralphie Silva He's got 10 now, and the lead is 11, biggest of the game. Robinson launches the three. That is good. Robinson now with 11. Little give and go from Cornell. Ball skitters out of bounds. And that's going to be Quimsa ball. Iquique Coelho could not handle the pass from Cornell. Acevedo giving it up. Bassiarani. Oh, they're going to get an Iquique Coelho on that. I am not so sure that the offensive player didn't move into that. No, he was set. Bassiarani was set. So that's 3 fouls on Iquique Coelho. 5 team fouls now for Sao Paulo, so Quimsa will go to the free throw line the rest of this quarter. Quimsa just 3 team fouls. Orsino nets the first. Brasino good on both free throws. And the lead down to 6. Brasino's got 12. Silva hands it off. Now here comes Fisher. Drives left side, kicks it into the opposite corner. Coelho misses the three-pointer. Brasino gathers the troops. Bassiarani misses from in close. And a travel by Malcolm Miller. He leapt into the air, didn't have anybody to pass it to, so he just kind of threw it off the ground. He faked the pass. He had nowhere to go with it. Now Brasino goes to the reverse side. Brasino lays it in. A 7-0 run here by Quimsa to cut the lead to 4. Fisher gets the defender in the air. No call. And Bassiarani loses it out of bounds. I thought after he got the defender in the air, then jumped to make the shot, that he would draw the whistle. A little bit surprised there's not a better crowd here tonight. Argentine team in Quimsa taking on a team from Brazil. And now Sao Paulo turns it over. But I guess if I were in Buenos Aires on a Saturday night, I might be doing something other than going to a basketball game as well. Buenos Aires, just an amazing city. Fabulous restaurants. Wonderful nightlife. It's the middle of summer down there. And so maybe nobody wants to be in a stuffy gym watching basketball, and I can't say I blame him. Bassiarani scores. And Quimsa down just 2 now. And Bruno Mortari wants timeout. 2:04 to play in the third.
Cara, onde faz tudo, tem que dobrar aqui. Não tem que trocar aqui, não tem que fazer nada aqui. Tem que fazer o que o sistema pede. Não o que vocês acham. Porra! Outra coisa, no ataque, Vamos pra 1 ou pra 4 com o Miller pegando o 1. Eles não vão marcar. O cachorro vai... Ô, Miller, sai na 1. Sai na 1 no lado do Tai. Sai no lado. Ele vai encaixar o bloqueio, você já pega o U aqui. Passa pra ele aqui e vai pra bandeja. Ele vai te marcar. Eles não conseguem marcar essa bola. Então pega e vai aqui. Tá? E vamos concentrar a defesa, porra. Vamos!
Bruno Mortari quite animated during that timeout. He saw his team go out to an 11-point lead, only to see it evaporate down to 2 on this 9-0 run by Quimsa. Trying to see what that tattoo is on Ricardo Fischer's right arm. Almost looked like a map of Rio de la Plata. Acevedo commits the foul. Fischer signals for the unsportsmanlike, but no dice there. Fourth team foul now on Quimsa. Inside 2 minutes to play, third quarter. Miller tries to get it to Cornell, but he loses it. Quimsa can tie it up on this possession, take the lead with 3. Brasino puts up the three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Silva. Brasino shot for the lead, did not get it. Quimsa remains down 2. Coelho, he puts up a 3 of his own. Too hard, rebound tipped by Vassirani. Now up ahead to Brasino. Misses the layup, and then Acevedo on the follow. And we are tied at 59. Cornell for 3, and he hits it. So Cornell puts Sao Paulo back on top by 3, putting an end to the 11-0 run by Quimsa. Game clock at 40 seconds. Oh my! Brandon Robinson puts the shot up, draws the foul, and gets it to go. He'll go to the line to try to complete the three-point play. Got hit from behind by Fischer. That's the second time that he's made a jump shot after contact. You remember in the first half at the other end, he got hit from the side, kept his shoulder square to the bucket, hit the jumper. Bruno Mortari wants timeout again. Actually, they're going to review this. Not sure what they're reviewing, but they didn't look at the monitor very long. They were looking to see who the foul was on. They're going to say it's on Malcolm Miller. So it was on Miller instead of Fischer. And I'm not sure our score graphic is right. Quimsa had 59 points prior to that shot. So they should have 61 pending the three-point play with Robinson at the free throw line here. And he scores. So now it should be 62-62. Not certain that score is right on our screen. 15 points for Robinson, by the way. 39.1 to play in this third quarter. We were tied up at 59. Sao Paulo hit a 3 to make it 62-59, and then a three-point play by Robinson should have tied it back up at 62. Not sure where we're getting this extra point from, unless I missed something, which is entirely possible. Looking at 3 different monitors, and my notes. I don't know if I missed a free throw somewhere. Rolfie guilty of the foul there. And so Ricardo Fisher will go to the line. Both free throws good. Inside 30 seconds to play in this third quarter. Vassirani to his left. Brasino bumped, no call, into the corner. Kasabe back outside of Brasino. Takes it down Main Street, misses. Acevedo on the bump. There was no call. Immediate protestations by the Sao Paulo bench, and then a technical foul called. Oh, did they call him for a flop there? Yep, that's what it was. Technical foul on the flop. Free throw straight through for Brandon Robinson. So it is Sao Paulo ball with 4.8 to play. It was not an unsportsmanlike where Quimsa would have the ball after the free throw. Sao Paulo ball following the tee. Clock comes down to 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness, Cordero Bennett takes it the whole length of the floor, lays it in. As the buzzer sounds, and Bennett has 15 points for Sao Paulo. Sao Paulo leads 66-64 by our score here. Maintain that Quimsa only has 63 points. Based on my score tally here, can't see the official scoreboard on the monitor from this angle. Hopefully we'll get the printed out stats in just a moment. This one a lot closer than the first time these two teams met in December. Quimsa won that one, 112-65. Sao Paulo already with more points through 3 quarters than they scored that entire first game against Quimsa. Well, evidently I was incorrect. It is 66-64. I apologize to our production folks for doubting them on the score. I never was very good at math, so I'll take the blame on that one. Through 3 quarters, Brasino has 14 points for Quimsa. Acevedo 5, Rolfie 4. Brandon Robinson, 16 points. Bruno Sansimoni, 2. Beg your pardon, Sansimoni has 3, Basabe has 2. Vasirani, 4. Fabian Ramirez, 6. Ramirez also with 5 rebounds. Federico Zazular, 2 points, and Tyvek Galizzi has 8. For Sao Paulo, Cordero Bennett now with 15 points, 4 assists. Ricardo Fisher, 4 points. Enrique Coelho has 8. Ralphie Silva has 10. Lucas Seward, 6. Jose Nardi, 7. Malcolm Miller, 6. And Tyrone Cornell has 7. Robinson corrals the rebound on the three-point play. That 3 is up and missed. Tapped out of, no, it stays inbounds. Seward controls it. Miller launches the three-pointer straight through. Back to 5 for Sao Paulo. They led by as many as 11 in the third quarter. Quimsa went on an 11-0 run to tie it up. And an offensive foul. That's going to be on Emiliano Basabe. Great job by Cordero Bennett to anticipate where Basabe was driving. Jump in and take the charge. Cornell going around Acevedo, kicks it way into the corner. Seward for 3, air ball. Ahead to Basabe. Basabe lobs it inside. Vasirani misses. Now Cordero Bennett. Nardi, shot clock at 6. Gets around Vasirani. 3 on the way from Seward. That's good! Lead is now 8, 72-64. And Leandro Romeo wants timeout before this gets too far out of hand. Lucas Seward now with 9 points.
Volvió a pasar lo que no tiene que pasar. Volvió a pasar lo que no tiene que pasar. No tiene que pasar esto. No tiene que pasar esto y esto. No tenemos que involucrar dos tipos. Si es ahí es cambio, ¿quién te vuelve allá? Pero no tenemos que hacer eso. No tienen que tomar esos tiros.
Hope you're enjoying this one.
A tomar tiros fáciles. Tenemos que volver a hacer un esfuerzo.
Sao Paulo has threatened on a couple of occasions to run away from Quimsa. But Quimsa each time has been able to respond following a timeout by Leandro Romeo. See if they can do it again. Lead is 8.
Podemos hacer situación de cuerno bajo o de 24 también, y si no, pin contacto.
And this would be quite a swing from the first game if Sao Paulo ends up winning it by any margin, because they lost by almost 60 points in the first game, 57. Sansimoni bringing it up on Bennett. Three-pointer up and missed by Fabian Barrios Ramirez. Ramirez 2 for 6 now from three-point range in this game. Miller, he launches the 3, missed right. Robinson. Takes it in on Seward. Quimsa works it around the outside. Still plenty of time on the shot clock. Robinson step back three. Splash! That is good! Back down to 5. Robinson with 19. Coming up on 6.5 minutes to play in this fourth quarter. Baseline floater rattles in. Tough shot by Jose Nardi. Three-pointer missed. Rebound grabbed by Sansimone. Now back out to Barrios Ramirez. His three-pointer, no. Foul against Federico Zesular. Not sure what he was pointing at the official for, other than to say, yeah, you got me. Yes, sir, I acknowledge I was guilty of an infraction. You made the right call. Well, the pass into the paint deflected around, and Quimsa ends up with it. Tyrone Cornell tried to zip that pass through traffic, and one of the Quimsa players slow to get up. Bruno Sansimone. Cordero Bennett comes over and slaps him 5. See if we can see what happened here. Oh, yeah, their knees collided. Bennett and Sansimone. You saw, I don't know if that was Miller or Cornell come out of there. That was Cornell that came out of there holding, had an expression on his face, and he had his hands over his mouth because he saw the collision of the knees. Versino, 10 to shoot. Tried to get it inside, and a foul whistled on Lucas Seward. Quimsa running their offense. Brandon Robinson on the attack. Puts it up over Seward. And Seward forced the miss. All the way across court to Cordero Bennett. Bennett content to run a little bit of time off the clock here. This is Cordero Bennett's 9th year in Brazil. He played 1 season in Germany, played his first 5 seasons with Pinheiros. He's never averaged under double-digit scoring as a pro, Cordero Bennett. That is an impressive record. Tyvek Galici gets it back down to 5. There's Cordero Bennett again. Bennett's got 17. He's 7 of 8. 2-point range. Cornell picks his pocket. Cornell takes it the whole way himself, misses. They're going to say that's a goaltend. Cornell's got 9 now. What a great play by Tyrone Cornell to not only pick the pocket, but then he slows up right here. I'm not sure I saw the goaltend there. I didn't see anybody come into contact with the rim or the net. Ball did not appear to be over the
Jueguen, sí tomen los tiros que le deja el juego, pero no jueguen a chutarnos todo. Tranquilo. Y los tiros que le dejan el juego, pero el problema es que tenemos que defender. Falta mucho todavía. Pero hay que defender, no me puedo quedar a mitad de camino acá en la defensa. La defensa es hasta el final. en cualquier acción, ellos están poniendo mucho pique en el lado, están poniendo mucho pique en el lado. Cerremos la acción,
A big welcome into all our viewers in the USA on FanDuel TV, South America on DirecTV, and around the rest of the world on the BCL Americas YouTube channel. Live in Estadio Obras Sanitarias in Buenos Aires, Argentina. This is BCL Americas action, Group B between Quimsa and São Paulo. It's been a tight one. São Paulo has gotten out to a double-digit lead. Quimsa was able to reel them back in, but now São Paulo threatening to put Quimsa away. And that would be a huge flip of the script from the first game. São Paulo fell by 57. Brasino driving baseline, kicks it out, 3 on the way, missed. Sansimoni gets the rebound, and Rafi Silva saying, what did I do? So that's the third foul on Silva. 4 minutes to play. 3 on the way. That's good! Fabian Barros Ramirez. And the lead down to 6. Cordero Bennett, guarded by Brasino. Puts it left side to Miller. Now back up top to Silva. Shot clock at 3. Silva finally puts up the three-point shot, misses. Rebound grabbed by Barrios Ramirez. He's going to shoot that wide open, just short. Rebound nearly saved. And are they going to call that a backcourt violation? They initially did not call that. Unless the officials thought it was so obvious that it was a backcourt violation that they didn't blow the whistle and expected everybody to stop, but Quimsa did not stop. They thought they had the ball. So Sao Paulo, 78-72, coming up on 3 minutes to play. Great job by Galissi to pull the chair out from behind Bennett. Three-pointer missed. Rebound grabbed by Basabe. Brasino across the timeline. To his left, puts up the 3. Splash! That one, Brasino. Gets Quimsa back to within 3. He's got 17. Rafi Silva puts an end to the streak by Quimsa. Puts the Brazilians back up by 5. Brasino picks up the dribble. That's it to Barrios Ramirez. He drives the lane on the right side. No good. Rebound tapped and finally controlled by Lucas Seward. You can see the moisture on that ball. Don't forget, it is summer down here in Buenos Aires. Currently 77 degrees with 75% humidity. So not terribly warm, but pretty sticky. Again, Sao Paulo continues to run some clock here on offense when they can. And a foul against Malcolm Miller with the push in the back. So 1:46 to play. Racino, hounded by Bennett. Barrios Ramirez for three again. Inside a minute and a half to play. Quimsa down by just 2. Miller nearly loses it. Shot clock at 7. Drives left side and scores. What a tough shot by Malcolm Miller. Racino into the front court. Picked up by Bennett. Throws the alley-oop to Brandon Robinson. Robinson now with 21. And we're inside of a minute. Bennett scores to make it a 4-point spread. Bennett now with 19, 50 seconds to play. Racino, Barrios Ramirez for 3 again. Splash! Quimsa down by just 1. Bennett running some clock. Comes Silva on the screen. Inside 30 seconds to play. Shot clock at 5. Tyrone Cornell for 3. Kicks the leg out trying to draw the foul. Doesn't get the call, but Rafi Silva there for the putback. And now Sao Paulo on top by 3, 86-83 with 22 seconds to play. Silva now with 14. And Quimsa with a chance to tie it with a 3-pointer.
Buenas decisiones, bien, gente, bien.
Leandro Ramea consulting assistant coaches Edgardo Santillan and Guillermo Moreno. And let's see. Coach Ramea draws up.
Juani, Fabián, Talla. Juani, amagá y salí. Si, Juani, mírame, si te defienden, te vas y sale bien. Pero la idea es esto, mirá. Sale Juani, Talla para el lado, Vi y Fabián. Ahí al córner. Juani, el 2 puntos vale. La caída y tenemos los 2 tiros abiertos ahí. Va a ser así, cuando Juani va para el aro le pones ahí. Juani, pará. Si cortan, escúchame, si cortan con foul, hacemos salida 2. Allá, 2, pará. Hay que ir para el aro. Si te hacen foul, que se den el tiro, ¿entendés o no?
Sale Vi, lo mismo.
Lo mismo. Vi.
Leandro Romeo drawing up a play to get a 3-point shot off and says if they get a 2-pointer to foul. That's what he said there at the end. 22 seconds to play. Shot clock at 14. Sabe to inbound, gets it to Brasino. Around the screen by Galizzi, loses the handle and a foul called. Cordero Bennett had one to give here for Sao Paulo. Ball skittered all the way down to the other end. Now the Miller goes and retrieves it. Quimsa 39% from three-point range as a team, not too terrible. Brusino, and poked away from behind by Cornell, and another foul. No, beg your pardon, that was just, yeah, there was a foul. So now Quimsa will go to the free throw line. Not a terrible play there. Barrios Ramirez. Has not shot a free throw in this game, hits the first. It's Quimsa to within 2. He's 4 of 5 from the stripe in this tournament. Misses the second, and there's the foul. Great job by Cornell to block out and pull down the rebound. So Quimsa had one to give. And the entire bench for São Paulo up, signaling that they wanted to make a substitution. Silva sits down. Miller to inbound. Gets it to Nardi, and they foul Nardi in the backcourt. Fouls on Brandon Robinson. It's his third. Fourth team foul on Quimsa. São Paulo finally gets it in. Miller under his own basket, hounded by Brusino, and Brusino commits the foul to get that clock stopped. Third on Brusino. Miller will go to the free throw line. He was 5 of 6 from the stripe coming into this one, 2 of 2 tonight. If he hits both free throws, he will salt this one away with 7.3 to play. Miller short on the first. So Quimsa has life. Miller from Midland, Texas. Graduated from Southern University in 14, played in Hungary, the D-League, NBL Canada, and he's been in Brazil since 2019. Make it a three-point game here. And he misses them both. Galizzi the rebound and a foul called. So with 4.2 to play, Quimsa will be at the free throw line to try to tie it. Ayavek Galizzi. He's a 75% free throw shooter. He's 15 of 20 in this event. Trying to keep it lighthearted here so he doesn't get nervous. Galizzi, 30 years old. Oh, that first free throw popped out. How did that come out? So now does he intentionally miss here? Definitely tried to miss. And the foul committed after the rebound by Cornell. Boy, a golden opportunity for Quimsa to tie it up. After Galizzi missed the first, he intentionally missed the second, and then hoping his teammates could grab the offensive rebound and put it back up. Sao Paulo will go to the back to the free throw line with 1 tick left. Great look at Tyrone Cornell going through his pre-shot routine. Looked like he went through it a couple times. Cornell now with 10. The lead is 3. Cornell, 35 years old. Cornell misses with 1 second left. Galizzi from 3/4 away from the basket, and he can't quite get it there. Quimsa had a desperation heave at the end, but Sao Paulo holds on to win 87-84. What a turnaround from the first game between these two teams when Quimsa won by 57. Sao Paulo gets their first win in group play. Quimsa takes their first loss. Don't forget, tomorrow it's going to be Sao Paulo taking on Nacional. 9:10 p.m. local time, 7:10 p.m. Eastern time, and then we are off until February 7th. What a big win for Sao Paulo. Again, the final score, 87-84. Sao Paulo takes down Quimsa. My name is Craig Fada. Hope you enjoyed watching this one. Thanks for watching, everybody. So long for now.